Time is 12 noon on this Tuesday afternoon, August 7th, 2018. It is time now for the Peter Channel Noon News Award on this Tuesday afternoon, August 7th, 2018. Good. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Peter J. Wiggins. It's 12 noon on this Tuesday afternoon, 7th of August, 2018, and we got a temperature of 89 degrees in Norton, Massachusetts. Top stories on Peter Channel News Report on this Tuesday is on Manafort trial. Mendocino wildfire explodes a region monster nearly the size of Los Angeles. No, the Trump Tower meeting was not totally illegal. Trump space focused midterm approach tested in Ohio and Kansas races on Tuesday. Jarvis Landry has levied Cleveland Browns a trade for Odell Beckham Jr. Now, the Trump administration wants to limit citizenship for legal immigrants. Pig farmer questioned over missing student reportedly fears to take polygraph test. Despair and anxiety as Puerto Rico's living in mercy as the mental health crisis unfolds. Pentagon bans fitness and GPS trackers for deployed personnel. EU threatens firms that stop doing business with Iran over Trump sanctions. German couple sexually abused boy and sold him to pedophiles on dark web. Worries met over ability to weaponize drones. Landslides, debris hinder Lombok Creek rescue efforts. In Brockton, Massachusetts, two employees were forced to the ground by armed robbers. What was the second burglary at that store about 2 weeks? Officers responded to Dunkin' Donuts at 532 Westgate Drive about 10:17 p.m. on Monday for a report of an armed robbery. Detective Lieutenant Ken McGrath told Buckman reporters that their partner on the first arrival they met with two employees who said that a few minutes prior, two black males came from the front door wearing all black. The males jumped over the counter and one of the parties ordered them to the floor with a gun. When the two employees were on the ground behind the counter, police said the suspects went the back door of the coffee shop and let a third man in. And also in Brockton, two men were shot inside a home on Bellevue Avenue early Tuesday morning where officers found blood, alcohol, and marijuana. Motorcycle collides with car in Brockton crash. Driver hospitalized. Wilbur Ross is accused of swindling $120 million from association and could rank among the biggest grifters in American history, according to the bombshell Forbes report. Jeffrey Katzberg raises $1 million for short-term video venture. U.S. stocks rising in a strong earnings, string up trade bloom. Looking at stocks now. Up 169.32 points at 25,671.50. SP 5 up 11.24, 2861.64. Nasdaq up 24.17 points at 7884.10. Okay, let's take a look at the news from the wire. North Korea committed charged the United States for not lifting economic sanctions. Ex-South Korea president thankless after accepting bribes. Maduro says Colombia being on drone assassination attempt. Jeff told over the 100 as aftershocks rattle Indonesia. North Korea returned as South Korea international at the truce of village of Pangtan on Tuesday. Nearly a dozen passengers from Miracles to Flight 2431 are suing the Mexican airline for the last week's crash that injured 85 people. Alaskan plane crash kills 4. Another missing, presumed dead. California man gets 15 years for Fort San Francisco Christmas plot. As Michigan voters head to polls, women are showing up. SpaceX Falcon 9 lifts off in Florida, places Indonesian satellite in orbit. Even in the mission rejection targets are met, Earth still heading towards hot state. Green and incredible kilometer to slip past Earth this week. A survey Fox Bears may finally reveal the gene beyond domestication. A simple letter helped curb overprescribing antipsychotics by some doctors. Women doctors are best for female heart patients, and patients who accepted infected kidneys cured of hepatitis C. Peter Chill News Time, 12:04 on this Tuesday afternoon. It's time now for a Peter Channel Sport. The Bill Belichick pressed by the Red Sox 7 states that'll be taking on the Toronto Blue Jays. Game time, 7 o'clock in Toronto. Nate Sudfeld ready for action in the first preseason of Philadelphia Eagles. Biggest question about the PGA Championship is whether it involved Tiger Woods and Jordan Spieth and Buffalo Bills GM Coleman trade a low-risk move. Peter Chill News Time is 12:04 on this Tuesday afternoon. It's time now for Peter Channel Traffic and Transit Check. Let's study off on the NBA where the track repairs were made last night between Quincy, Center, and Walston, and a temporary speed restriction is in place. Please allow for an extra 10 minutes for your commute on the Braintree Ranch. And the subway, commuter rail, and the ferries are looking good. Alright, looking at that highways and byways in New England. In Rhode Island, it's 146 on the northbound side. Slow around the North Smithfield stretch. 24 on the northbound side. Also, kind of River Bridge. 13 eastbound side. Also on the Newport Bridge. Route 3 and both ends is backed up around the Rockland-Hingham stretch. Sandwell Bridge on the northbound side. It is slow. Route 6 eastbound side. So between 132 and 134. And then the Barnstable-Dennis stretch. 7 Expressway on the northbound side. So between Chestway and downtown Boston. One way at the northbound side. So after 93 out in Reading. Route 1 on the northbound side. It is slow down around Route 107 in Revere. 190 on the northbound side. Also around the Worcester stretch. 290 eastbound side. 146 up in Worcester. 84 eastbound side. Also on the Mass Pike and Sturbridge. 91 on the northbound side. So the Deerfield stretch. Route 90 eastbound side. Also Middletown, Connecticut. 95 on the southbound side. So Macedon and New Haven. Route 8 on the southbound side. Also around the Naugatuck stretch. And 95 on the northbound side. So Fairfield, Connecticut. Main turn back at the northbound side. Also after 202 up in Gray, Maine. And southbound side. Also Lewiston, Maine. New Hampshire highways and main highways otherwise are looking good and up in Vermont. 87, 89, 91 on the southbound side. Also at Canadian and left in Vermont. On Route 59 on the northbound side. So it's go back there towards Montreal. Peter Chill news time is 12:06 on this Tuesday afternoon. And it is time now for our Peter Channel weather report. And it is another hot one in store. So take it easy and drink plenty of fluids, especially H2O, because it's a hot one in store right now. 89 degrees the temperature. The north humidity is 65%. 2.75 degrees by around 29.2 inches. Palm swell winds west northwest at 3 miles an hour. Alright, looking at the radar. Satellite illuminated shells. We're going to take a little closer look at this. Rain showers down around Deerfield and then around West Wales and around Norfolk, Williamsburg and Brisbane in Massachusetts. And they're going to be headed towards... Where are they going to be going? Where are they going to be going? Well, did that disappear? And rain showers and storms northwestern Maine and Mid-Eastern Quebec and north central and central portions of New Brunswick, and rain showers in central to western portion of New York State, and to the west of us, lines of showers and storms on one line from 7 Illinois down through northeastern Iowa, number 1 from north central Missouri down for Oklahoma, and number 1 7 Minnesota down around Minneapolis, St. Paul. And take a look at the futurecast, and we're going to see some pop-up lengthy ones, just the garden variety types of thunderstorms and showers. Right now, temperature spread around the region. It is in the mid-80s to low 90s in southern New England. It is in the 80s to low 90s in northern New England, 59 degree reading in Mount Washington, New Hampshire. We are under a heat advisory until 8 p.m. Heat advisory remains effective until 8 p.m. This evening, heat index values afternoon highs in the upper 80s to mid-95 with 2 points to low 70s will result in heat index values between 97 and 102 degrees. Time in the early this evening, and the humidity may cause heat stress during the outdoor exertion of extended exposure. Most of the southern New England except the outdoor islands, and heat advisory means that a period of hot temperatures is expected. A combination of hot temperatures and high humidity will combine to create a situation in which heat illnesses are possible. Drink plenty of fluids and stay in an air-conditioned room and stay out of the sunshine and check with relatives and neighbors. Take extra precautions if you're working and spend time outside when possible. Reschedule strenuous activities at early morning or evening. Know the signs and symptoms of heat exhaustion and heat stroke. Wear lightweight and loose-fitting clothing when possible, and drink plenty of water. And due to this risk during outdoor work, the Occupational Safety and Health Administration recommends scheduling frequent rest breaks in shaded or air-conditioned environments. And anyone overcome by heat should be moved to a cool and shaded location. Heat stroke, the emergency, call 911. Okay, let's take a look at the forecast. It goes like this. For this afternoon, sun sky about 94 degrees, 80 minutes about low, high is 102, southwest about 7.9 miles an hour. For tonight, a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms after 11 p.m. Patchwork after 4 a.m. west. Part increased skies about 71 degrees and southwest about 5 to 9 miles an hour. Becoming light available after midnight. Chance factor is 20%. Wednesday, showers and thunderstorms likely between 3 p.m. and 4 p.m. Some of the storms for this heavy rain, patchwork before 10 a.m. west. Mostly skies about 8 degrees, southwest about 3 to 6 miles an hour. Chance factor is 6%. New rain months, less than 7 minutes, ball time hours, possible thunderstorm for Wednesday night, scattered showers and thunderstorms, some storms due to heavy rain. Patch fog up to 9 p.m. was mostly clouds about 8 degrees and light south wind, chance rate to 40%. New rain months between a 10th and 40 minutes, ball time hours, possible thunderstorms for Thursday, chance showers and thunderstorm, patch fog for 11 a.m. Otherwise, partly sunny, partly clouds about 86 about 68 degrees and chance rate is 35% for Friday, sunny, partly clouds about 89 about 67 degrees. Saturday, chance showers between 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. Patch fog before 8 miles, partly sunny, the most clouds about 83 about 66 degrees, chance rate to 30%. Sunday, patch fog arise, mostly clouds about 84 about 66 degrees, but Monday, most sun's about 84 degrees. And that's going to be it for the Peter Channel. New news more on this, August 7th, 2018 on a Tuesday. Viewers, it will be a good afternoon and a good Friday. See you at 4 o'clock for a 4 o'clock report. Be a good afternoon.